Welcome back to Sportsnite. My name's Austin Bryan. I'm along here side with Akshay Luthra, and we're going to give you guys a couple hot takes. So you go ahead and start it off.
Yeah, my first hot take, we're going to the NBA. We're going to my team, the Washington Wizards, who have easily looked like the worst team in basketball so far. But my hot take is the Wizards will still make the playoffs. Yes, our chemistry sucks, not going to lie, but they really got it into gear this past week. Massive come-from-behind victory after getting booed against the Clippers. Massive victory, holding off James Harden despite him having 54 points in overtime against one of the best teams in the West, in the Rockets. This is a turning point. Marquise Morris benching has caused him to become much better. I don't know how that worked. Quite frankly, as long as we got the 4 young guns in the starting lineup and the old man with the messed up butt as our center, then we should be just fine, because that's what's worked so far.
I have such an interesting feeling about Washington Wizards because it's your team, so you have faith. I just don't believe you can take a team where your captain told your coach to F off in his face at a practice and then try to be. Pretty much a good way to put it is today on the radio, my favorite radio host, he put it, he thinks the Wizards are going to get lucky if they can get a second-round pick for John Wall at the end of this season.
Oh, good.
So I have faith for you. I don't have faith for the Wizards.
Awesome.
But moving on.
I appreciate it.
Always, always. Moving on, I have my hometown where, if you've ever heard me talk before, I hate the Lions, but yet I'm still a fan. And in my hot take, which actually is a hot take, I honestly think in the next 2 seasons, Stafford will be traded. Now, the reason why people think this will not happen is once he is traded, the Lions will have to take a $30 million cap hit for the year that he's gone. What that means is we have only $40 million available in cap this next season. So if we got rid of Stafford by the end of this season, we would still have $10 million in cap room for free agents and for rookie signings. So it's a little less to work with, but I think he's overstayed his time here. He hasn't won a big game since ever, and he's just going to keep riding out his nickname, Stat Pafford, dude. He doesn't do anything but pad stats. Yeah, it's just how it is. So 2 more seasons at tops, gone.
I mean, it's always weird when you're talking about a #1 overall pick that's been there for 10 years to consider him a trade. But, like, if the biggest knock you have on him is he's never won a big game, well, no one in Lions history ever has.
Exactly. Why don't we change it up, man?
All right. So, because it's me, I always got to sneak in tennis in there. Roger Federer is coming off a great season. He became the oldest #1 of all time. He won the Australian Open. And he's, quite frankly, the GOAT. He's got 20 Grand Slams. But what's going to happen next year, he will not win another one. Novak Djokovic is back, unfortunately. I'm not a Djokovic fan. But he is back. He's going to win Australia because that's just what he does. Rafael Nadal always wins the French Open. He's going to make it a solid dozen. They're going to get to Wimbledon, and all the pressure is going to be on Roger, and that's the best time for him to choke because that's what he did this year. And in the U.S. Open, his back is too messed up for him to be good that late in the season, as is proven by his late losses continuously throughout this whole season.
I couldn't agree more. Honestly, tennis isn't my strong key, but Djokovic is probably going to take it all.
He's back.
He's back, and that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Moving on, this one is going to be either a heartbreaker for some of you, or you're going to be like me who really wants this to happen. But I believe the Red Wings are going to lose every single game for the rest of the season. Now, I understand that's a little drastic. So that was my original take. I wrote 58 games they're going to lose in a row. Now, I have since taken a little time to myself and realized that might be a little drastic. So I'm going to say they're going to lose 48 games, and they're only going to win 10 more. So look out, Jack Hughes. You're coming to Detroit, whether you like it or not. So
well, I've never been a fan of the flip-flopping hot take personally, but yeah, they're not looking good. They're not looking fantastic. I would not be surprised if they had a very early first-round pick. I do agree 58 was too drastic. I think 48 is still a little drastic, but it's not going to be a good finish to the season for the Detroit Red Wings.
The only agency I will give my claim is the Red Wings started off. It was 0-4, 0-6, something crazy, and then they won 10 out of 12 games right after that. And right now they've lost 3 in a row. I think we get one more hot streak where Mantha, Larkin, and Advocator on that top line really take it to house, but after that, they're young boys. Advocator's old and beat up. They're going to get tired. Time to tank. For us here on Hot Takes, everybody. We hope you have a great sports night.